Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel Bright Black Bulb. Today's video is all about audience retention. In this video we will be talking about some tips and tricks that can get you more audience retention so you can get more watch time fast. By watching this video, you will for sure get more views and draw more attention to your YouTube channel and generally grow your channel much faster because YouTube suggests your videos because of high audience retention. Papa Bulb has done an entire playlist that contains lots of videos that are super helpful if you are a new YouTuber. Make sure to watch them because I shared many tips that will help you grow your channel faster and easier. The link is going to be in the description. This channel is all about YouTube growth and YouTube tips. If that is something that interests you, make sure to subscribe and turn your post notification on so you don't miss anything, as I will be uploading more videos. Okay, that's enough. Let's get into today's video. Audience retention can be the biggest pain for all YouTubers, and especially for small YouTubers. You may be putting all your efforts in making an amazing video, but then you see a 10% audience retention rate and get demotivated. That 10% does not help you at all because audience retention is the #1 data that the algorithm looks at when they want to boost your video. Having a higher audience retention means that YouTube will boost that video, and lower audience retention means that YouTube will not boost that video. So if your videos have lower audience retention, there is more chance they will get less views. So in this video, I am going to tell you all the tips and tricks that you can use to get more audience retention and watch time. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your YouTuber friends so that our family can grow bigger and that they can also use this information. Tip number 1 is watching your whole video. After you are done with editing your video, put aside everything including your phone or any other things that can distract you. Now start watching your own video from the beginning to end. While watching your video, if at any point you found out yourself distracted or thinking about something else or not listening or getting bored, then your video is not engaging for you. When you cannot get engaged with your own video, no one else is going to get engaged by watching your video. What you need to do is to watch your video over and over and change the parts that are boring until you can watch your whole video and be engaged. This is a technique used by many successful YouTubers out there. Papa Bulb has done a video on how to make more interesting videos so you can increase your audience retention. Be sure to watch that video because I have shared many info there as well. The link is going to be in the description and the video will appear on top right now. Tip number 2 is hook. Start your videos with a hook. If your viewers do not get hooked in your video in the first 10 seconds, then they will be gone. You have to hook your viewers from the very beginning of your video or your audience retention is going to be pretty low. And I am very sorry to say this, but the viewers will not care about your life story. They only care about the content that you put out there. So start off your video with a hook and tell them how is the video going to be and what are they going to get from watching this video. You need to make your audience excited to watch your videos from the beginning. If you can make them excited, then there is a much higher chance of them watching your video longer. Papa Bulb has done a great video on how to make much better YouTube videos. Be sure to check that video out because it can be super helpful. The link is going to be in the description and the video will appear on top right now. Tip number 3 is drop-off point. This tip is what many people neglect, but this is very important. In your analytics, if you take a look at each video's analytics specifically, you can see audience retention of each video. Underneath the audience retention, it gives you a graph that shows you where people are watching your video and where are they dropping off. So by looking at the graph, if you see for example that most of people are dropping off your video at exactly 2 minutes, then there's a problem with that part of the video which is causing people to drop off. So what you need to do is to watch your video back and figure out what is causing people to drop off at that point. Ask yourself, are you talking too much? Are there any visuals that you can add to your videos to make it more interesting? Are you going off topic? Is there a problem with your audio? Figure out the reasons why people are dropping off your videos and try to fix it in your future videos, which will help you get way better audience retention. Tip number 4 is script. You need to use a script or at least an outline. I cannot even stress more, they are super important. If you have no script or plans for your video, you're going to talk about unrelated things that nobody wants to hear. You're going to talk in circles. You're going to go off topic. As the result of all of these mistakes, your video is going to be very long and very boring, and your audience retention will suffer. But if you plan your video, you're going to be on track, you're going to be on point, and you will be able to talk about all of the important things that you want in your video. This way, your video is going to have higher value. They are going to be less boring, more organized, and makes people watch them all the way through, or at least makes people watch a big chunk of it. Now keep in mind that this does not work for every type of video, because for example vlogs cannot have a plan, but if you are making a tutorial or a walkthrough, or you are trying to give advice to people, then the best way is to plan your videos, because it will make the video more organized and on track and keep your audience for longer. Because when people see a value in your video and have a reason to watch your video, that will make them stay and watch your video for longer. Tip number 5 is end cards. Now, have you ever sat down to watch your favorite show and you end up watching more than one episode? I think that has happened to us all, and what you need to do is the same thing but with your own videos. There's something about audience retention that very less amount of people know, and that is audience retention is not only related to your videos. Another part of audience retention is how long people stay on your channel and on YouTube. YouTube's number one goal is to make people stay on YouTube for longer, because they can make more money that way. And this is why videos with higher audience retention rate tend to get boosted by YouTube algorithm, because they make people stay longer on YouTube. Now, by having end cards on your videos, you are going to make it much easier for your viewers to jump from one of your videos to another, which makes them watch more of your videos, stay longer on your channel, and stay on YouTube much longer, which increases your audience retention, will make the algorithm boost your videos, and you will get more watch time and potential subscribers. And it does not even take more than 30 seconds to add end cards, but it will definitely help your channel in the long run. Papa Wulp has done a video on how to add end cards on your YouTube videos, so you can get all those benefits we talked about. Be sure to watch that video. The link is going to be in the description and the video will appear on top right now. Tip number 6 is visuals. Adding visuals is really important in increasing your audience retention. Graphics in your video will capture people's attention. If there's nothing happening in your video and people should just stare at the middle of your screen, then they are going to get bored and they will lose interest in your video. By having visuals that pop on screen, it constantly keeps the viewers engaged, and you are going to have much higher chance to get better audience retention. Try your best to keep your viewers' eyes engaged. You can use text, transitions, b-rolls, or any other things that keep the viewers engaged. Visuals are very important, but yet not many people use them. Tip number 7 is value. Now this is the best tip I have for you. There have been many times that when I am editing my videos, I have noticed that I am talking about something for more than 4 minutes, and that thing was not even that important. Or sometimes a point that it took me to explain 2 minutes, I could have done it in 1 minute. Watch your video and look for any word that you can cut that is unnecessary, because it is going to make your videos more organized and clean, and it will generally make your videos more interesting. So as you are editing your video, you need to constantly ask yourself that, does my viewer need to see this? Is it necessary for it to be in a video? If you think that they should not be there, then cut those parts out, because they can make your audience bored and they are going to drop off your video. You should only keep the parts that have value in your videos and are necessary to be there. This is also somehow related to the first step I gave you. If you don't think a specific part should be in your video, then your audience also thinks the same way, so cut it out. And that brings me to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to share this video with any people you know that might help them. My goal is to help every small YouTuber out there. Make sure to hit that like button and comment down below what you think about this video, or if you know any other tips. Finally, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon next to it to get notified every single time I upload videos like this. Until next time, peace.